This episode is sponsored by Sond Area Spa, North Andover, and Raagini Indian Bistro, North Andover, Massachusetts.
This episode we are shooting at our favorite restaurant in Andover called Raagini. Raagini has been opened here since 2 to 3 years. I think it opened in 2012. The owner Jaspreet Singh, also fondly known in Andover and North Andover as Jassi, opened this restaurant on popular demand. And this is our favorite place to go. His another restaurant was Kashmir in New Hampshire, and this has been catering to the community of Andover, North Andover for 2 years. I am going to call Jaspreet Singh now. So Jassi, how long have you been here in Andover?
We've been here actually almost over 2 years actually. We opened in 2012, November 2012, yeah, and it's been pretty successful years.
Yes, I can vouch for that it is pretty successful. In the community, they are doing a good service in Andover, North Andover. We all know him so well and we love the food. So where were you before this, Jassi?
Before this, actually, my family opens a restaurant, actually one in Salem, Mass, and we have also in Newburyport, all in Massachusetts. And yeah, so I get the experience from them, and we just opened one in Andover.
Very nice. Do you like it here?
We love it here, actually. So far, it's going so well.
Thank you very much for letting us in, giving your kitchen to us for today's shoot. Thank you.
No problem.
Now we are off to the kitchen to meet our chef for today. Here we are in the kitchen of Raagini. We are going to meet our chef of today, Mamtha Bochala. Hello Mamtha, how are you today?
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to this show, Boston Desi Connection. I'm going to be calling this BDC. So welcome to our BDC show as the BDC chef for today. So what are you going to make for us today?
I'm making today the Veggie Baskets and the coconut shrimp curry. Veggie Baskets is the appetizer. This is more like for kids. Kids love toast and they hardly eat veggies, so I came up with this recipe where it's a fun for them. They use they love to eat something different than regular egg and toast, so I created a veggie basket.
Sounds good. I have a 5-year-old and it's impossible to get veggies into him. So I think this is going to be delicious. So tell me a little bit more about the veggie basket.
It's bread which is placed into a mini muffin tray. We need the mini muffin tray, so it's a kind of veggie basket is like a mini muffin with the bread and many vegetables on it. So I saute a little with the vegetables.
Can you tell us the masalas that you're putting?
This is very simple. Then I don't use many masalas, and this already with a lot of peppers, so I don't use more salt, just little salt for the veggies, and very little black pepper. This is crushed black pepper and little turmeric. That's it. 5 seconds.
It's as simple as that. Only vegetables, salt, pepper and turmeric, and it's already smelling so delicious.
Let it get sauteed a little bit. Let the raw onion flavor go, and let the garlic. I also use the crushed garlic, so the garlic smell has to go and it has to fry a little bit.
Okay, and I can smell the garlic and the onion. So about 5-10 minutes, you think?
No, it just 5 minutes is okay. 10 minutes is it's fully cooked because we are going to place it in the oven. It's a preheated oven. Oven has to set it for 410 degrees.
So some cooking will happen in the oven as well. So we don't want to cook it all the way through.
Just for 10 to 15 minutes at 410 degrees Fahrenheit.
And it looks so simple right now for on-the-go moms who are always confused what to do for kids, how to give them a nutritious meal. This is simple and easy and wonderful. It smells so wonderful.
It's colorful too.
It is colorful. Look at the beautiful colors. It has green, yellow, red. Beautiful. So we will let it sweat a little on a low heat. And we are going to take it and get it ready for the oven. Alright, so we are going to do the muffin tray placement now.
Just spray the butter. It's already pre-sprayed, the butter on the muffin tray. And These breadsticks, it's already coated, this triangle shaped cut bread on it, and place like this.
We place the bread at the bottom, which has already been, you can use oil, like a cooking spray oil, butter, if you're worried about using too much butter, yes.
Or anything that goes, just place it like a muffin. Just place the bread like this.
Like to make a base. Mm-hmm.
Cover it. Mix.
Yeah, so we put the bread in the base and then we start putting the veggie mix, and it truly looks like a basket of vegetables. And then we put cheese on the top so that it melts, and cheddar cheese.
The sharp cheddar cheese because kids love cheddar cheese.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start with that. Now to the oven. So once again, the oven has been preheated at 410 degrees and it goes in for 10 minutes?
Yes, 10 minutes.
I got it right. So while our muffins are baking for 10 minutes, we will go ahead and start the prep for our second dish, which is the entree, coconut shrimp curry. So the first we start with chopping up some scallions and some onions. And as you can see, she has deveined and cleaned up the shrimp and marinated. Did I get that right?
Yes, it's marinated with the little salt, pepper, and little turmeric.
For 10 minutes. Marinated for 10 minutes. Excellent.
A lot of colors here. So again, it's this recipe calls for onions, green peppers, and bell peppers, red bell pepper and green bell pepper. Just playing with the colors.
Right. As it seems that our BDC chef loves a lot of colors in the food, which I really like. So would we need to saute these as well first? And everything starts with chopping up your veggies and sauteing them, just to be keeping it simple. So we take our chopped vegetables and the marinated shrimp to the stovetop. So let's start talking about the ingredients of our second recipe, the coconut shrimp. So please, will you tell me about all the ingredients in this recipe?
So this recipe calls for little jeera and mustard seeds, and I also mixed with little urad dal and chana dal because I like the nutty flavor, but this is optional. If you don't like any nuts on it like urad dal or chana dal, you can eliminate it.
So just use cumin instead?
Yes,
Okay.
just use cumin, or you can completely avoid cumin and mustard if you don't feel like having any nuts in your recipe, but this is optional. And I use ginger garlic, salt, turmeric, and little pepper, and coriander powder, very little red pepper flakes. Again, this is up to you because we will be using all the peppers like red bell peppers and green bell peppers. So again, putting some red chili powder or hot pepper flakes is optional. I like little spicy but mild spicy, so I use very little. So you can use salt, pepper, black pepper according to your choice as per your taste.
Right.
Coming to this coconut. Coconut is the main ingredient. This is a fresh coconut. I grated the coconut and I grind it into smooth paste.
So where did you get the fresh coconut from?
You will get it in any grocery stores. Need not to go for Indian stores. You will get it in Stop and Shop or Wegmans or Shaw's. You will get it everywhere.
So does it look green or brown?
It's a brown, it's a dry coconut, but it's a fresh coconut. But you should know how to break it and don't break any of your kitchen
Yes,
counters.
I know that from movies that I've seen. Sometimes it can be very difficult to break that open. So did you do that on your own?
Yeah, I did it for myself. And it's easy to break also. All you need to hold the coconut like this and then break it with something. It's very easy.
Okay, and then when you throw, then it opens, then you get the white part out, and that's what you grind?
Yes. I remove the water and I grate little white part on it. That's a flesh of the coconut and I grind it into a smooth paste.
Okay, for some people who may not be used to breaking and using fresh coconut, what else can they use?
That's a good question. They can use coconut milk or they can use a frozen grind coconut that they'll get it in any Indian stores.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. So we'll switch to the gas stove. And you start with 1 or 2 teaspoons of butter.
Yes, this recipe, the shrimp has to fry a little bit to leave the shrimpy taste.
So we start with frying the shrimp in butter, or we can use oil.
Yeah, you can use oil, but I'm using butter for now. It's handy for me, but it's again, butter is optional. If you want to go for low calories, you can use a non-fat or spray just to fry the shrimp. Shrimp has to cook a little bit, just 2 seconds or 2 minutes per side. It has to be get little pinky. You don't have to cook all the way down because shrimp is going to cook again in coconut.
Okay. We use pre-cooked shrimp for this recipe.
Yeah, you can use pre-cooked shrimp, but if you use a pre-cooked already like pre-cooked shrimp, you don't have to again fry it. You can directly use it. Or if you want to fry it a little bit, just don't use till it gets pink because it's already pre-cooked. You can quickly marinate for a minute or so and then heat it up or just fry it up for a minute or so.
Just a quick fry to give it a flavor that it's been fried a little.
Yes, that's it.
So as we can see, the shrimp is becoming pink, as the chef said, and it's ready to roll. So while the shrimp is cooking, we're going to take a quick peek at our muffins. Few more minutes, onions and then ginger garlic paste. All the veggies are almost cooked. We just have to wait and keep stirring it till the veggies are cooked. And you can smell the veggies as they get cooked. You can smell it and it's delicious. And then tomatoes are the last to go in. And then we add our coconut paste. So this was about 1 coconut. How much was it?
I just put it a small half, not even half, it's just a small bowl of coconut.
So about 10 or 12.
Yeah, just
Okay.
4 to 5 small pieces.
And if we use coconut milk, probably like what? 1 cup milk, like 1 cup coconut milk?
Yes, 1 cup coconut milk and add little water on it. Otherwise, it's very strong flavor on.
Okay. So the coconut is in and all the veggies are all done and it's coming along. Then we add about 1 cup water to our curry.
Let it simmer.
Let it simmer about what, 10-15 minutes? How long it takes for the coconut to cook? You were saying about 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes and then you need to add shrimp on it.
All right. It looks really good and the colors and it smells good. And we can see the curry bubbling and it's boiling and that's the way you want it. We add the shrimp. So we let the shrimp now in the coconut curry simmer a little bit, again 10 minutes?
5 to 10 minutes. Yes.
So we just added our last ingredient, maybe, is that the bay leaf?
Yeah, after that I am going to add the basil leaves also.
That's for garnish, is it?
Garnish as well as the flavor also. But I don't cook with basil leaves. I'll be adding at last. I want the basil flavor to come into the shrimp. It's not.
It should not be cooked through. That's why you are adding it in the end, because a lot of people add it in the beginning.
Basil leaf that I'll be garnishing, as well as I'll be also adding to the curry as a basil for the basil flavor.
That's very nice. So while the shrimp is cooking, I can ask you a couple of questions that I wanted to. How long have you been cooking?
For the past 10 years at my home.
So you have never cooked for or catered for an event, or you're not a professional chef?
I'm not a professional chef. I love cooking.
Because you look like one.
I love cooking, but I'm not a professional chef. I haven't catered it. That's not my profession.
What do you do?
I'm an IT manager in an IT company.
So this is your passion. Cooking is your passion, you can say.
It's my hobby. I love cooking. And
Very
I play
nice.
a lot. I play a lot with vegetables.
And we can see that you do that, and it seems like it's coming together. So since you brought us the recipes today that are quick and easy, do you have any other recipes up your sleeve that we could use which are quick and easy? Because you know, today's day and age, with a fast-paced life and with kids, moms running around doing everything, it's so nice to have something that can get ready in minutes and will be delicious.
That's a good question. All my recipes are quick and easy because I'm a working woman, I'm single, and my schedule is so crazy. But I don't eat often outside, and all my schedules are the way I have more meetings, I come up with more delicious recipes, maybe 10 minutes.
So you're adding the basil now.
Yes, I'm adding a basil and let it cook for a minute or so.
So it should not get overcooked, but its flavor should become a part of the curry. And I can smell its very nice flavor of the basil leaf. We can smell that. So our shrimp curry is ready. Our little muffins are ready. We are going to be plating those out. And look how beautiful it looks. With the colors, the shrimp and the sauce. Oh, bay leaf right on top. Perfect. And the basil garnish, all done. Awesome, it looks wonderful.
Thank you.
So our sponsor for today is Miss Poonam from Saundarya Spa in North Andover. Miss Poonam. How are you? Welcome to BDC, Boston Desi Connection.
Thank you.
So, can you tell me more about Saundarya Spa?
Yes, of course. Saundarya Spa is your destination to beauty services. We cover skincare to hair and yoga. We also make our cosmetics there.
I have seen some of the wonderful cosmetics that you make.
Oh, great.
So, welcome today, and thank you for being the sponsor of today's show. Please come. And for today, the restaurant that has sponsored our show is Mr. Jaspreet Singh. Can you smell the good food?
Oh, I can smell, definitely. I can smell the coconut, I can smell the basil, shrimp, and spices. Yeah, I'm all ready for it.
All right, people, let's get to it. So, our chef for today is here, and she's bringing the appetizer that she made for you, our dearest sponsors. Mamtha, come. So here's what she made. It's a veggie basket. It's a combination of vegetables, stir-fried, and then baked. And it's a perfect dish for kids.
I made with the bread and vegetables, a little butter and cheese. And vegetables are bell peppers. I used green, red bell peppers, and potato, onions, and garlic. Pure vegetarian with the cheese.
Quick and easy vegetarian. Cheese, butter, vegetables, what's not to like? So what do you think?
It tastes yummy. It tastes awesome. You did a good job.
cheese and crunch come together. There's nothing delicious more than that.
Awesome. So, Mamtha, how do you feel about it? Having made a wonderful appetizer?
Awesome. Super.
And the guys are speechless because they are eating. All right, we'll let you do that.
For appetizer or any party appetizers, it need not be a breakfast.
Yes, hand food.
Yes.
And as we saw, it is quick and easy, so it can be made, like she said, in fact, for breakfast for kids. I'm definitely going to give that a try.
I made with the veggies, but you can put anything on it. Like you can use any sausage or chicken or any mushrooms. You can add whatever you feel like. You don't have to stick with only veggies.
Nicely done, actually. I see here pepper, green pepper, red pepper, potatoes, and it comes in your mouth. You start with the cheese, and then the flavor of vegetables come in, and crunch is there also, which is very nice.
All right, moving on to our entree of today. All right. Entree. Today's entree is coconut shrimp curry served on rice. Can you, already smell the coconut, the basil, and the, yes?
Coconut, beautifully done. It's so great. Looks nice with the green.
It looks beautiful.
White and yellow color in it. Very colorful. Thank you.
Colorful, absolutely. And beautiful.
So can we just go ahead and dig to it? I can't wait.
Go ahead, dig in. And this was also a quick and easy, very simple recipe. You know, when you think of coconut shrimp curry, the big name, it feels intimidating. People think, oh, that will take forever for me to cook. This was really quick and easy, and maybe Mamtha should tell us more about.
20 to 25 minutes, hardly.
25 minutes? Wow.
Yeah, within 30 minutes.
Yeah, we don't have to spend whole day in the kitchen then.
Right. It's a dinner, quick and easy, and still delicious. And you get the cake because you say, oh, I made coconut shrimp curry for dinner tonight, and everybody will be amazed.
Because I always want to add a lot of vegetables with my protein. That's how, again, all my recipes are with colors, and for kids, it's one way of kids to eat more vegetables with the protein.
Beautiful presentation also.
Cuisine, we don't use much basil. I just wanted to create a fusion of, it's more of a fusion cuisine, Indian cuisine. It goes with the more Cuban because I used pepper, black ground pepper when I sauteed the shrimp, and I used basil for the basil flavors.
Even Thai cuisine.
We have basil a lot.
You know, I also really like the way you cook the shrimp. It's not chewy, it's just like, the right taste actually to it. Usually sometime when you cook the shrimp become so chewy. It's very important to keep the shrimp on the right, the texture has to be a good.
Overcooked, it can be rubbery or chewy, that's true.
For giving us such a nice lunch. We appreciate it, and this is a small gift for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for cooking for us.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was great.
So, how did you feel about being here, Mamtha?
This is the first time I am in front of camera. So I didn't feel something new because team is very friendly, cooperative, like my best friend sitting at my family.
Very nice, and your food was very, very tasty, as we see from the sponsors telling us. Where can we get your recipes?
foodiebee.blogspot.com.
And today's recipes will be available on Boston Desi Connection. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mamtha.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sponsors. So, concluding today's show, thank you for being with us today and with these awesome recipes. We'll continue our journey with more episodes to come. If you want to be sponsors for our cooking show, please connect to Boston Desi Connection at profoodbdc.com. Please connect to anyone at Boston Desi Connection. If you want your recipes to be telecasted here, if you want to be a chef on BDC, please contact us on profoodbdc.com. Thank you very much for being here with us.